How did your day begin? With the scream of an alarm or the cold blue light of your phone? That feeling you're already behind? That's not an accident. It's a design flaw in the modern world. But what if I told you the cure for that anxiety isn't in the future? It's a million years in the past. There's a secret to a calmer, more focused life hidden in the daily rhythm of our ancestors. And it all starts with one thing they had that we've lost. We're going back to a time before clocks, before schedules, before stress, to a day in the life of Homo erectus. And by the end of this video, you'll understand the one fundamental shift that explains why they were calm and focused, and why we are so anxious and distracted. The day does not begin with a sound. It begins with a smell, the sharp, resinous scent of last night's embers. This is the first clue. That smell is a signal that the guardian of the night is fading. But this fire was more than just warmth. It was a shield against predators, a second stomach that cooked their food, and most importantly, a magnet, the very first center of a human community. But how could a simple flame build a community? The first person to wake feels the cold not as an enemy, but as a signal. Their first task isn't to check messages, it's to save the fire. This isn't a chore, it's a sacred duty. Because if the fire dies, everything dies. This is purpose. As the sun rises, their plan for the day isn't on a calendar. It's written in the world itself. An older male picks up a stone hand axe, a perfect teardrop-shaped super tool. A younger female grabs a woven basket. They aren't rushing to conquer the day. They're preparing to listen to it. But what are they listening for? Their path is guided by the wind, which carries the scent of prey. Their attention is caught by a bird call, signaling a predator. Their entire world is a stream of vital information. This is the key. Their senses weren't just passive. They were active instruments for survival. So what was their work? It was a state of total, unbroken concentration, a state we now call flow. The hunt wasn't just a chase, it was a physical chess match played out over miles. Every snapped twig, every dislodged stone could mean the difference between eating for days or starving. This is the opposite of multitasking. It's the highest possible level of monotasking. But what happened when they weren't hunting? What did they do with their time? Elsewhere, a woman teaches a child which plants heal and which ones kill. This isn't a lesson from a book. It's a library of knowledge passed down through generations, an encyclopedia of the earth written in leaves and roots. This knowledge was their true wealth. But here's the most alien concept of all, their idea of time. Time wasn't a clock to be beaten. It was a river they moved within. The slow crawl of the sun, the ache of hunger in their bellies, the rhythm of their own footsteps. There were moments of terror and moments of stillness, but there was never, ever boredom. Boredom is a modern invention. Carelessness was a fatal flaw. As the sun dips low, they return to the fire. This is the payoff for the day's focus. The hunters bring meat, the gatherers bring roots. The food is cooked, making them stronger, smarter, more human. But the real magic happens after the meal. As the last light fades, the fire pushes back the infinite darkness. The day's work is done. Their bellies are full, and for the first time in the history of life on Earth, there is time, free time. This is the secret. This is the solution. The fire didn't just give them warmth, it gave them the evening. It created a space for the human mind to be born. This is where they shared knowledge. This is where they strengthened bonds. This is where they became us. Their day ends with the slow, natural pull of sleep. Their bodies are tired from meaningful effort, but their minds are calm. They did what was needed. They are safe. They are together. A million years later, we lie in our safe shelters, surrounded by abundance, and yet we are restless. We are anxious. We are disconnected. Why? Here's the uncomfortable truth. We've traded their single, purposeful focus for the scattered distraction of 1,000 open tabs. We've replaced their deep knowledge of the world with the shallow information of a news feed. We have exchanged the profound, life-sustaining warmth of the communal fire for the cold, isolating glow of a screen. Their day was a seamless cycle of purpose, focus, and community. Our day is a frantic race against a clock we invented for reasons we can't remember. This is the evolutionary mismatch that author Mark Hawkins talks about. Our ancient minds are struggling to cope with the relentless, careless rush of the world we've built. A million years ago, a spark of fire gave our ancestors the space to become human. The question we have to ask ourselves now, as we stare into the flickering sparks of our modern world, is a simple one. What are our sparks turning us into? If this story of our forgotten rhythm resonated with you, let me know in the comments below. What is one thing from their day that you wish you could bring into yours? Liking this video and subscribing helps us continue to explore these deep questions together. Share this with someone you think is also starving for a different rhythm. Thank you for taking the time to remember with us.